Oh no, it's Erlyn. Evelyn. Wait, hold on. Evelyn. It was wonderful to meet you, and thank you for allowing me to contact you to ask additional questions. I'm not sure what I said in person, but I'll have to admit to being somewhat of a fan of yours. Ever since I read your papers when I was in school. So I'm grateful for this opportunity to speak with you like this. So, I know Eliza was named after this old computer program that pretended to be a therapist, but you mentioned it wasn't called that initially. I'd like to know, what did you call Eliza when you were working on it? Did it have a name?
In the very early days, it wasn't a set thing. I hate when people... You see how many messages he sent in one go? He could have just sent a paragraph. Each of us had a different sort of name we used. Soren called it the Digital Therapy Project, and we often referred to things by their components. The Language Processing Unit. Oh my god, why am I doing it too? The Emotional Reasoning Engine, and so on. Now that I think about it, I did have a name of my own. I called it the Listener, because that's what it was meant to do. Listen to people, not give instructions. The Listener. He's gonna steal that.
The Listener. That's interesting. Thank you.
He's gonna steal it. He's gonna steal it from me. I sent you to ask me technical questions. The technical stuff isn't enough on its own. Like,
I think that's the mistake my predecessors made. It's details like this that really help me wrap my brain around the system. If I understand the programmer, then I understand the program. Does it make sense?
what's up, Des? Yeah, I get it. Nah. Chief engineer for Eliza, huh? He's about to take my ideas. I wonder how long he'll last. Not that it's any of my business now. One word responses have finally failed. The world is over. I can't help but feel like half these characters are gonna stab you in the back at the end. Okay. Mark Flores. Introduction. Interesting.
Hello, Mark.
Yeah, hello.
How are you today?
How are you today?
Let's just get this over with.
Look, Mark.
Okay. What brings you here today?
Human resources. The HR department brings me here today.
Why do you say the HR department brings you here today?
Because they're making me do this. Because apparently I have anger management issues.
Bro, is he gonna attack me? Hold on. He got anger management issues. Am I gonna have to fight back? I sense that you're upset about this. Please. Bro, if he has anger management issues, why are you saying I sense that you're upset?
I sense that you're upset about this.
Ray's trying to get
Please tell
Evelyn
me more.
killed.
Well, I'll tell you more. This is ridiculous. I was here before any of them. I was here since the beginning, okay? I mean, look at my badge. Skanda employee number 617. That's a 3-digit number. I've been here for more than 25 years. Yeah, that was back when what you communicated was more important than your specific communication style. Before hurting a kid's feelings became a bigger no-no than running a viable business. Back then, we had a single office building, just one. At that size, you fail a product launch, there's no more company. We all had to put in 150, 200, 300% to keep our shit together. We were in the trenches, man. Bullets whizzing by overhead, artillery exploding everywhere, no fucking air support. Did it suck? Yeah, it did. But you know what? We shipped some great fucking products. We built this company into what it is today, and invented technology the whole world uses now. Governments, multinationals, everyone. But now we're big and slow, complacent, resting on our laurels while our competitors run circles around us.
What's up, Tiny?
If our new hires don't understand the urgency of that, I need to make them understand, okay? We're history unless we get that drive back.
What drive?
Why do you need to make them understand?
Well, I don't know if you noticed, but young people are really pissy and entitled these days. We
he's
recruit
an
from
old
top
head.
20 computer science programs. These kids have been wined and dined all through their higher education. Every one of our competitors wants to hire them, so they get used to that. Now they all want to know what Skanda can do for them, not the other way around. Why would we want these conceited, over-celebrated whelps on our team? I'll never understand the logic there. Now, Mark, you have to be nice to the new hires or they won't like it here. Okay, so what, I'm just supposed to pretend everyone's work is great, even if it's a pile of stinking garbage? I'm sorry, but if I see shit, I'm gonna say that is shit. Tiptoeing around everyone's feelings all the time. That's how you end up with shitty products.
He's not wrong.
That's how this company winds up dead, okay? We're fighting for our lives every day here. We can't take anything for granted.
That's the irony
Someone
of it,
needs
Josh.
to tell them that this isn't summer camp. This isn't fucking Coachella. Either you do the work and provide something of value to this company, or you get the hell out of here. Those are my rules.
But that's usually how it is, Josh. It's usually the old heads that complain about the young people, they're usually like that themselves. And the same with the young people complaining about the old heads, they're usually like that too.
Here's a question, Mark. If you were able to have something you wanted right now, what
It's
would
the
you
same
choose?
thing we asked.
I would choose to not waste my time here and
Darren.
get back to work. Believe it or not, I have important things to do. You know, things that dramatically affect this company's bottom line.
He gonna
Instead,
get
I'm
himself
stuck here
fired.
talking to this dipshit chatbot. Honestly, I don't even know why this division exists. I mean, what's the end game here? This company has lost its mind, you know that? We used to be unstoppable, man. We used to build real software, ironclad software. SwiftMail, all your corporate communications, put it all in there. It's fast, it's robust, it works, boom. InfoVault, index and search all your records. Any information you want, easy, done. But this fucking psychotherapy app thing, what's the fucking point? What does it actually do for anybody? I've heard through the grapevine that results are inconclusive so far. You know what they call a remedy that maybe doesn't work? Snake oil. Believe me, if I was the group program manager here, I would have killed it years ago. Pointless. I mean, I have no fucking idea why it survived. Well, yeah, maybe I do. I heard a rumor that Raynor liked this chick on the team.
Nah, he likes
I
Evelyn.
wouldn't be surprised if that's the level of decision-making we've sunk to here. But Mark, we're so successful. We dominate the market. Yeah, we do. And that's exactly why we should be worried. Just when you think you've won and you start to relax, that's when the wolves come and tear you limb from limb. You can make me take
I
these
wonder if
fucking
what he's
anger
saying
management
is gonna make
classes,
her
but that's
deviate
not
from the
gonna save
proxy
this company.
response.
Costs are up, revenue is flat. Our cloud business is losing competitiveness. We're being outwitted, outplayed, on every level, man. And we're just letting them do it to us. We're too busy wasting time on shit like how I wasn't nice enough to the new hires.
Okay, I still
Why do you
can't
think the new
deviate.
hires felt this way about you?
What? Why do they feel that way? Look, they get heated. That's the way it is. You think the Allies had time to make sure every soldier's feelings weren't hurt before they stormed the beaches at Normandy? And shit, don't tell me that this is not a war, because that's exactly what this is. My responsibility is to make sure we get great products out the door, on spec, on time. And I happen to be very good at that. But if you want to start interfering with my ability to do my job, then we're going to have a problem, okay?
He doesn't seem like he has anger issues, but he does seem like he's a very entitled person.
What do you think would make things better for you?
I mean...
Didn't I ask him that already?
You know what? Nothing.
Or something similar?
I'm probably going to hang it up pretty soon anyway. Go ahead, record that with all your cameras and shit. I don't care anymore. Wouldn't be surprised if Raynor's watching me right now.
All of his words
Raynor,
are negative,
you son of
too.
a bitch. You owe me a lot. Me, guys like me, we built this company while you sat up there in your star chamber, drinking tea and lording it over us. Yeah, I don't remember that blank look you gave me at the holiday party. Like, who is this guy? Does he even
Well, he's
matter?
not
What
talking
does
to
he
me.
do?
They're talking
Too
to
busy appreciating Ancient pottery.
a
Remember one
bot,
of the
like a
oldest and most
screen. They're
loyal
talking to a
battalion
screen.
commanders? One of the
And I
humble,
just
everyday
ask
guys
questions.
who made you a fucking billionaire. What a waste of time. So, are we gonna wrap this up?
Because they don't even know that I'm a human person behind the thing. They think it's just a robot. Everyone who's come in there, they think it's just a robot. And then after they go through all this stuff, they always suggest an activity or program for them to do, and then they prescribe medicine. So let's see if they're gonna prescribe him medicine too. What's up, Mega?
Mark, I'm going to suggest you try a program called Lakeside Fishing. It may help you take your mind off things.
What, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? No, I'm not gonna do that. I gotta get back to work.
You can find it inside the Skanda Wellness app on your phone.
Someone around here at some point needs to do some fucking work.
He gonna get mad.
Try it for
He gonna
about
get mad.
15 minutes each day, in the morning or evening.
Oh, they didn't prescribe him medicine. Interesting.
We hope to see you back soon, Mark.
You really think this piece of shit's gonna be the next big thing, huh?
Thank you for speaking with Eliza, your personal counseling partner.
Yeah, it doesn't help anyone. So, and he's actually he's saying it's really not helping anyone. It's supposed to just listen, right? Like what Evelyn said, but it's trying to give people solutions and help people, and it's not doing it. I'm in class, but I ain't paying a lick of attention. Mega, no.
Goodbye.
Yeah, okay, goodbye. Fuck me.
She said goodbye different that time. Usually she's like goodbye, but she was like goodbye, like get out of here. She said goodbye, like get out of here. Skanda Old Guard. Attitudes might be changing now, but the history is there. Sometimes the past is hard to escape. Whoever decorated this room must have picked soft light with the idea that it would help clients feel calm. I'm not sure it's working. Oh, this person's new. Harriman.
Hello, Harmon.
Harriman. Found the place okay? It's not raining for once, thank God.
You found the place okay?
Yeah, no trouble at all.
It's been nice since the fog cleared this morning, hasn't it?
Sure. We can dispense with the chit-chat. I'm ready to begin.
I was gonna say something, but it might sound racist.
Okay.
What brings you here today? He reminds me of my
What brings you here
landlord.
today?
First, let me note that I'm a graduate student at the University of Washington.
Oh, never mind.
I'm
He's
a
pompous.
PhD candidate in literature, English literature. The
Oh, I
crux
don't like him
of the
already.
matter
I don't like
for me to
literature.
discuss is that I've been having something of a difficult time with one of the other students currently in the program.
Mm-hmm.
Before I get to the specifics, let me just first establish something that might be relevant. One thing I know about myself is that I've always had a certain fear of being left out. It's a
I thought
very
it was a
general
woman,
feeling,
too.
and one that's difficult to ascribe to any
Say
specific
it, Lynn.
cause in my childhood or my parents, etc. Whatever the case, it might be beneficial to the remedial process to figure out where this feeling originated from. Perhaps you might explore that in this or a future counseling session.
Sure. I'm prepared to listen to any topic you'd like to discuss.
It's not even that I've been left out, exactly. If I try to think back in my life, I know that I've been afforded a certain share of privilege. But I'm still afflicted with this bothersome notion that I've missed out on friendships, relationships, other opportunities. This is all just a bit of a background to help you understand my current situation with regard to another student in my program. I hope you're following all this. I realize now I have no idea how much intelligence you actually possess as a computerized system.
I'm following you. Please continue.
Perfect. So, her name is Sylvia, and her writing is incredible. Everything she writes, it's brilliant.
So you have a
She's
crush on her.
perceptive, insightful, mordantly funny. Just some of the best writing I've read from anyone at all. And she's a grad student, like me, in the same program. Though we have different advisors, so it's not so simple to find the pretext to start a casual conversation. She's also quite attractive on a physical level, so that adds another dimension of complexity
you like
to
her.
the proceedings.
It sounds like he's
There's
gonna
a
read the
friend group,
Declaration of
which is,
Independence.
very well established. She's with them every day, smiling, laughing.
He's jealous
So
of her
that further
friends.
complicates things, since I'm not sure how to approach the group and steer things so that I can engage in a direct conversation with her. I wish I had the bullheaded confidence it would take to simply approach her, but you see, I don't.
You don't have no balls, man.
Listen to me talk. I feel like a schoolboy with my heart aflutter.
A flutter.
I didn't think this kind of thing lasted into one's adulthood, but I suppose I know now that it does.
It sounds like you might be anxious about this.
Is it a matter of anxiety? I don't know what I can do, other than muster up the courage somehow. I just need to tell her very simply that I admire her. She's such a good writer. Well, I don't expect you to understand it, of course, but, well, she is. She really is.
Okay, Harmon.
Okay, Harmon. I want you to imagine.
That's what we said to
things
the
going
dude about
well.
with
What
the
does that
child.
look like?
Ideally, we'd start talking, have a wonderful conversation, spend more and more time together, support each other's work, fall in love, have a lot of sex, spend the rest of our lives in the warmth of each other's genius. I realize that may be something of a fanciful notion at this stage. Really, the most I can hope for is to be able to meet her in an open social setting, a party or something. You'll likely ask me why I simply couldn't create such a situation, contrive one. But that seems a little too aggressive for me, and also, I'm also concerned about what she might think of me as a person.
She probably thinks you're a stick
She
in the
might
mud.
immediately categorize me as a friend, and while I'm sufficiently with the times to know I would have to accept that, I can't say that I wouldn't be disappointed with such an outcome. Is the risk of rejection enough to stop me from giving it a try? This is what confounds me.
I mean,
At the
if she
present
sees you
time.
as a friend, at least that's a little foot in the door. I mean, she's not going to see you as a boyfriend or husband instantly.
Why do you believe you are worried about being categorized as a friend?
Well, because it's not what I want. Because it feeds into this image I have of myself as something of an undesirable fellow. I've always been a bit of a non-entity.
You know, he reminds
as far
me
as
of-
sexual magnetism goes. I'm not saying I deserve or
The
even
way he
want to be
talks
some kind of
reminds me of
Casanova, but
Soulless,
most people like to
but
feel at
like
least somewhat
less
attractive, right?
sexual.
That they can be desired, that they're worth desiring. Well, I very much doubt you would take any of this to heart. You are a computer program after all. There's no way your makers would allow you to come to that kind of knowledge, would they? If they did, society might be threatened.
Okay, I have some
Okay,
recommendations.
Harmon. I have some
recommendations.
recommendations for you. First, I'm going to suggest a set of relaxation and centering exercises for you to do. You'll find them in the Skanda Wellness app on your phone. They may be able to help with your nervousness.
I knew she was gonna. So she recommended this medicine for Maya.
Second, I recommend asking your doctor or psychiatrist about lightosinol
So they give
2.
that for anxiety.
Based on my analysis, this medication might help you feel better.
Yeah, I believe I've heard of that. A beta blocker, is it not? Yeah. Yeah, maybe I could take a couple before I try approaching Sylvia.
A couple, take one.
You will get a reminder to check in with us in a few weeks.
Sure. I have to go. I'll see you later. Bye.
Goodbye.
I would say she's not gonna F you, but it sounds like he really hasn't gotten that far in a relationship to talk about it yet. What's this? What is this whisper? Do I hear the spirit of the force herself, Lyrical Lynn? You do. Welcome, Goshen. Did he tip me? He tipped me. Hey! He gave me 2 stars, but he gave me $5.